with this question here, it says find the sum of, okay, these two elements here, right? Now, up until now, we've looked at a fraction of a quantity, okay? This looks kind of more complicated because we've actually got a mixed number here, okay? In other words, we've got a whole number, whole part, and a fraction. So we want a whole part and a fraction of 381. How do we do it? Well, what we'll do is we'll deal with the fraction bit first, okay? So we'll work out 2/3, okay, of 381. All right? So don't worry about the big one in front of it. We'll sort that out later. Let's just deal with the fraction first. Now, to work out 2/3, remember, we need to think about what 1/3 is first. Okay, so I'll work this out now in a minute. But let's work out what 1/3 of 381 is to begin with. And remember, 1/3 means to split it into 3. Okay, so we can divide by 3. And we'll get the answer for 1/3, 381. So divide 381 by 3. If we do that, well, 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 8 twice, which gives me 6, and there's 2 left over. And then 3 into 21 goes 7 times. So 1/3 of 381 is 127. Now, if 1/3 is that, 2/3 will of course be double this, won't it? It's like 2 slices of the cake. So double this, if we double that, we'll get 200, and double 27, 54. So 254, okay? Right, so that's what 2/3 of 381 is. Now, if you look at what they've said, though, they want 1 2/3 of 381. So that means you need 1 whole, right, of 381, okay? So in other words, you need one of these plus 2/3 of 381. Now, we've already worked out 2/3 of 381 to be 254. But we also, because we've got this big one in front of it, we also need 381 as well. So, in total, we'll need 381 plus 254. So if I add them, 1 and 4 is 5, 8 and 5 is 13, so 3 carry 1. 3 and 2 is 5, plus the 1 is 6, 635. Now, perhaps that didn't quite make sense to you, but I'll reinforce it again now with the second calculation here. So here it says 2 3/7 of this. So what I'm going to do first is work out the fraction part, right? I'm going to work out 3/7 of 4,970. Okay, we're going to work out what that is. But remember, to work out 3/7, first thing you'll do is work out what 1/7 is. Okay, and to work out 1/7, we need to divide 4,970 by 7. Okay. So 7 into 4 doesn't go. 7 into 49 goes 7 times exactly. 7 into 7 goes once. And 7 into 0 goes 0 times. So 1/7 is 710. Now, 3/7. Let's think about what 3/7 will be. Well, if 1 slice is worth that, 3 slices will be worth 3 of these. So we'd have to times that by 3. Okay? And if we think about 7 times 3, we get 21. So it'll be 2,100. And then 10 times 3, 2,130. That's the way to think of it there. So that's what the fraction is. 3/7 of 4,970 is this. Okay. However, we also want 2 wholes of this. So in other words, we want to have this twice. We want to have 4,970 twice. Okay, so I'll write it down twice. Plus then the fraction of it, which is 2,130. We'll add these together. So we get 0 here. That comes to 17. Add these here. That comes to 20. And add them there. That comes to 12. So 12070. Okay, so I've added two of these plus the fraction, which came out to be 2,130. So we've got the summation there, 2 of them plus the fraction part. And then it says find the sum of them. So to finish off, I need to add these two together, right? So 12070, 635, Add them, so that becomes 5. 7 and 3 is 10, so 0 carry 1. That becomes 7. So we get 12,705 as our final answer.